Or are they all muted?
Why do you do like that?
Hold on.
Wait, what's going on?
I don't know. They're all muted.
I mean, is that not by design? Is that not by a willful choice? Is that a specific setting?
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe they're all just very respectful. Is that what? Are you looking into that?
Yes. Maybe it's not supposed to be that way.
Okay. Well, regardless, if you're all just being respectful or if you have been forced into silence, either way, it's not a problem. It will be addressed. So, here's what's going on. For the next hour, I will answer all of your questions about anything. Literally anything. But it's at 5, I'm gone. The moment the clock hits 5, I'm disappearing into the ether. So as long as this is understood, we should be fine. So, with that, I will take your questions. I will take your pressing questions. Whatever you need to ask, I will answer.
Okay, well, I'm fixing it, I think.
Oh, okay, so it really is a setting. I mean, it's not a bad setting to have, honestly, because like then everybody on planet Earth will annihilate. I can't even see how many people are in right now, but I'm sure it will fix.
Okay, maybe.
What, are you fixing it now?
I'm trying.
It's okay. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. In the meantime, you people, you fucking people, that's right. Talking to you. Thanks. Thanks for supporting me in this horrible endeavor. It's only going to get worse from here. It's only going to get as bad as I can possibly conceive of. Oh my god. What the hell was that? What was that?
That was soundboard.
Oh, it's a soundboard, okay. So it can so everyone's so the worst possible combination of factors is here. No one can talk, but everyone can use a soundboard. That's that's wildly unfortunate.
Oh.
Oh wait, look, there we go. They're being freed. Holy shit, in real time.
Are they freed?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything is pushed to talk now. So nobody has their mom coming in and yelling at them in the background just because they have their mic on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. All right, so do we have any questions? Any questions at all?
Can I ask a question, sir?
Sure.
Hold on. So, what's up with like the cat girl? Because that's what I was wondering at the end of episode 2.
Oh, what's up with her?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you'll have to find out, won't you? I guess the next episode.
Does she have a name?
Oh yeah, it's Bereni. That's her name.
That sounds familiar. What the heck?
Kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit. Makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. Anyways, so is there any other questions we have? Oh.
What are you fixing?
So people still can't speak.
Oh.
Just push to talk only. Yo.
What's up?
Not exactly regarding Smash Hall, but just like, have you played Smash at all recently? Just like in your own time?
I want to, but everyone's playing fucking Overwatch and no one ever plays Smash. It's very I want to play Project Plus, because it is the best game ever made, but not really. It's been like Overwatch and Street Fighter 6 mostly.
I got you.
And weirdly some Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, because I'm doing a Iron Man draft pick with my buddies. But anywho, yeah,
I
none of
got
that. So that'll change though. That will change because I've played enough Overwatch. I've earned the right to make everyone play Smashing. But any other questions? Anything else that we desperately need to know? My benefactors, my board of directors, the knowledge that you crave. Tell me what it is, and I will satiate your curiosity.
I mean, I wish I had another question.
No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. If anything, this makes my life way easier. I can just sit in silence and contemplate the fact that we're all even here today. in
Actually,
this
I have
room.
another question.
Yeah.
Oh wait, someone else said they had a question. I
Okay.
would like for them to go first because I already asked my question, so I'll go second.
Ooh. Question: will this be streamed? I need to show my commoner friend, also known as the person who doesn't have money, to the Patreon.
No, this is not streamed. I'm not streaming right now. I'm chilling right now. I am
Sorry
chilling.
to my commoner friend then.
Your commoner friend will just have to suffer. Now, listen, I know not everyone can afford $1. I understand. $1 is a pretty steep price to pay. But unfortunately, sometimes I thought they left. I thought that was them leaving after I said that. No, it just be like that sometimes. I just don't want to stream it right now. But I will answer questions.
Hello?
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 Hello? You have a
That's
question?
your question?
What do you think of yeah.
Good shit. All right, keep them coming, lads. So anything else? Anything? I mean,
If I may.
yeah.
I only just bought the Patreon today, and I have been watching your content since I was probably 8 years old, and
That's not
just
good.
the fact that I'm in a call here is like making me tweak out. So it is very nice to like meet you, and I was just wondering what had made you get back into creating your content after so long, and also is the game coming ever?
So there's a few things. One, I don't know. I was just chilling for 3 years. And then shit just got really bad everywhere. Things are like as bad as they could be.
Yeah.
And that was one motivating thing. It's kind of like I don't know, you step away from it and then everything sucks and you're sort of just like an old man yelling at your screen.
I think the
But-
reason everything went so bad was because Khonjin House ended, and now that you're back, I think that's why things are getting better now.
I don't know if things are getting better.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
they're
know about
not,
that
but
part.
they're getting better in the field of Khonjin,
I'm
and that's all
afraid
that
for the
matters
United
to me.
States.
Yeah, that's all, that's all fine and well. But yeah, it was just like, I don't know. I kind of because part of why I left anyway was I didn't think I could really do anything else with Khonjin House, and it was sort of like I was pissed off making it. I didn't want to make it because of all the bullshit. And I felt like my sensibilities had changed. But as things got worse, I was like, maybe my changed sensibilities are perfect for the shitstorm that is coming now. Because like, I don't know, I'm trying to make it sound eloquent, but it really isn't. It's just like things are so fucking bleak that like
It's like
I just need to like spread this sort of like, I don't know.
We need brevity in these trying times.
joy. We need joy, and that is what you are providing.
Well,
I did actually have a question.
yeah.
I had this information a long time ago, but I don't know if it's been updated at all. Which editing software do you guys use?
Oh, I use 100 million things. So I use Flash CS6 to animate the show, but then I put it into Adobe Premiere to like fix it all up. And before you talk about like you use Adobe products, I pirate all of them, so there's no ethical quandary there. So I'll edit it in Adobe Premiere. If I need to do some loud noise shit, I'll put it into Sony Vegas 14 because I like their specific distortion effect for audio. But most of the other audio editing is done in Audacity, which is just free. I know there's a specific version that sucks and you don't want to get it, but it's all free, so Audacity's good. Photoshop 2, can't go wrong with that. I don't know. I'm sure there's others, but like, oh yeah, FL Studio. For the voices. I know there's a regular way to make the voices sound good, but I put them in FL and throw a bunch of sound goodizers on them. So I think that's everything. If I forgot, I'm sorry.
The effect at the start of episode 2, where it's like, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Gino." What's the word for that sound?
I don't know that, and it fucks me up that I don't know. I'm sure it might be. Gabe-chan would know all this. I'm gonna take my best guess and say it's called a stutter loop, but that might not be the same thing. Because I feel like a stutter loop is not as quick, but that's all that is. It's a really quick stutter loop.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I can't Google it. Every time I Google it, my computer crashes.
You gotta join. You gotta join like one of those YTP discords. They have all the terminology, whatever. They're always fighting though, so it might be hard to find one. All right. Any other questions we have? Anything else you want to know?
I just wanted to ask if you're going to be using like social media to promote it, or if you're just done with social media.
It's tough. It's another tough question because like on the one hand, I am so done with social media. Like it's like, and I get it. There's always like I have these followers and I should promote the thing, and it's like, you know what? For fucking what, dude? Like, for what? So I can log on and see all the bullshit and like try to corral a bunch of anyway. On the other hand, Gino show is such a terrible show by its nature, what it's going to be, that it almost feels inappropriate for it to not be on social media. Yeah, thanks. So I'm gonna say for now no, but possibly it could happen in a very extreme way. All right, shut the fuck up with that soundboard.
Okay, hi, sorry, I couldn't talk earlier, but I do like audio shit, right?
Yeah.
To answer that question about what the hell that effect at the beginning was, I think it's crossed over into the point of granular synthesis, like actual.
I wish I knew that before I answer that. I would have sounded so smart if I was like, I got you, bro. It's granular synthesis.
It's crossed over into that point. Good job. So how many times have you had your shit crash on you in the middle of like editing or recording or any of that?
Oh my god. So actually, I think Khonjin House episode 16, the one where they're heisting, that whole FLA file not only crashed, but became corrupt. And I couldn't reopen it because the background I used for that cityscape was so big. And then I converted it to a movie clip and added a blur filter onto it, and it couldn't handle all that. So it's not that noticeable, but like I had to compile a video out of the SWF file that I had from the episode, and then I had to make an entire new one for the rest of it because it was so corrupt that I couldn't reopen it. And it wasn't until years later that I got a really nice computer that I could reopen the FLA. Much too late, but it's happened more times than I care to count. It even happened with this episode. When I was exporting it, it wouldn't use the camera that is programmed into Flash. And then when I tried to export the whole episode, I didn't have enough space on my computer, and the whole computer fucking blue screen. And then I had to it was such a fucking mess. But yeah, it happens a lot. A lot. So, any other questions we have? Anything else tearing away?
I thought of another one.
What's that?
Are you still making music, either like OCJ commissions or just like otherwise?
Sort of. Technically, like, oh, you know what? You just reminded me. I'm gonna upload something to SoundCloud right now. Right now. It's not an original song. It's a mashup. But
mashups are cool.
No, I mean, technically, it's like the theme song for the Gino show I made, if that counts as me making music.
I'll take it.
But OCJ commissions, like, I'm not doing them right now, but I think I'll do them again soon. Because, like, people have been asking, so why not? I'll probably only do one a month, though. I'm not going to do, like, 4, since I'm also making the show. But, yeah, I'll do it, like, a little bit. A tiny bit of an amount.
I got you. You know what? I'll take that, because I loved them while they were, like, coming out semi-frequently.
Word. All right. So, anything else? Any other questions?
I have a question. Hold on.
What?
Okay, I have to pull out my fucking notepad.
Okay.
I have one thing written on here. That's it. How do you?
That's fine.
How do you feel about Six Flags knocking down King Dakar today?
Wait, it was today?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so they announced it was going to be gone, and then today they finally took the sledgehammer to it.
Yeah. It's gone.
I don't know. I guess it's like there's another. Actually, no. I was going to use a really bad example because like I was going to say I feel similarly to, like, I made an episode a while back about gay marriage still being illegal, and then it became legal. And I was like, well, I guess this episode will be proof that there was a time that, you know, it wasn't legal, but, you know, maybe it'll become illegal again. Who knows? So, I don't know. I guess I feel in a less respectful and cool way the same about King Dakar. It's like proof that there was once a time that this existed. And also, I think it makes it funnier because it makes it sort of non sequitur. It's kind of like, what the fuck even is that, King Dakar? Some shit you must have made up. And it's like, no. You bring that up with God. I didn't make it up. You bring that up with Allah. You bring that up with Yahweh. You bring that up with Buddha. So, anyway.
Okay, for my next question, very important. What do you think about Shrek 5?
I don't give a fuck about it.
What?
Nope. I don't care about Shrek. I don't care about
good.
I don't give a fuck. No, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I'd like to talk. Am I echoing, by the way?
What's that?
Am I echoing?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Okay. So, firstly, I want to say, Palace Cat Gino, that's a beautiful profile picture. I really love it.
Oh, thank you.
And I just want to talk quickly about, like, 2016, maybe. That's when I discovered Khonjin House, or maybe later, but during that time, animation memes were a big thing. Are you familiar with animation memes?
For reasons that you're probably going to get into, yes, because someone stole the audio for episode 31.
31.
And I used the word stole because people were asking them permission to use my audio that they took, and they were telling them no. And then so I had to tell everyone, yes, you can, because they didn't make it. So yes, I'm familiar.
Yes. Okay. Well, there was, I don't know which episode it is, but the teacher episode, that one, the audio from that, there was a lot of animation memes done to it. I actually made one myself back then, I'm pretty sure. Have you ever seen those animation memes about your show? Well, you have, but any other, like, it's actually, it was pretty popular to make animation memes of Khonjin House, with Khonjin House audios.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen all of them. My only introduction to them was like, again, that sort of problem with this person who I had to then, tell them to like stop telling people they can't make stuff. So I'm only familiar with like a bunch of furries making Khonjin House animation
Yeah,
memes.
that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Alright, that was it.
All right. Any other questions we have about anything ever?
I got a quick one, if that's cool.
Yeah, what's up?
In a single word, can you give us some subtle foreshadowing for episode 3 of the Gino show?
One word.
Funny.
Vaccine.
You could have just said
alrighty,
no.
I will. Damn it, that would have been better. I will now report this to my high council. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. When are you going to start capitalizing on the furry market?
Arguably, I just did.
Oh,
yeah, I was about to say, I think he already has.
Yeah, like, there's been a lot of weird reactions to the, see, honestly, I'm very cynical. So when I thought most people's reaction to Bereni being in the show would then be like, wow, what a loser, he put his wife in the show. what a
I
fuck.
popped off. It was awesome.
But then it was all like, he put a furry in a sweatshirt. He knows what he was doing. I was like, wait a minute, what was I doing? And I was like, oh my god. But see, it's the worst show on earth, so we can capitalize on all of that. We can everything.
You should tell as many people as you can that you just designed that from the top of your head. People would believe you.
Damn, you hear that, Anna? They'd believe me.
What?
They'd believe me if I said that I designed Bereni off the top of my head in 5 seconds.
The freak.
Yeah. So, I'm going to tell everyone that. But, anywho, do we have any other questions? Anything else we got to know?
Would you ever consider making like plush merchandise so I can physically hold Khonjin in my arms?
I'm gonna get angry all over again. Here I go. I'm getting mad. It's not you. It's not your fault. Your question is the reason I'm mad.
I was getting really scared there, Khonjin. Don't scare me.
No. It's and other people in here probably already know this. I've had plans for fucking almost a year now. This 8 months. 8 months ago, I talked to someone about making Khonjin figures, which they are making now. Now they're making them now.
Well, that figures.
Yeah, I'm so fucking mad. All right, I'm gonna just get this out of my system, and then I'll move on to the question. But I am so fucking mad about this. I am seething about this because it was in June of last year. June of last year. Remember? That's when I was like, I'm bringing the show back. I'm doing all this gay shit. And then I didn't say anything so that people would be like, oh, maybe he's fucking with us and he's not bringing it back. And then I went to Kid Cow and I was like, you want to make figures? $3,000 easy for you. Make 100 figures, get 3,000. I get 3,000. Everyone's happy. She's like, yeah, awesome. And then nothing. Fucking nothing. For 6 months, nothing. So, to answer your question, yes, I have thought about it. And I am being told that she is working on them every day. So far, there are 2 out of 100 figures done. So, just 98 more to go. And then I could sell them to you for $50.
You should add a tipping feature on the site so I can send you an extra $50.
I'm about to say I'll pay $75 for any fucked up ones.
Any defects, I will pay $300.
Those are the rare ones.
Khonjin without eyes defect.
It's
That's a reference, actually.
What's crazy is like I got the reason this makes me so mad is that like a lot of merchandise, there's always some angle where it's sort of fucked up to do it, right? It's like, oh, we got these figures, but these figures were made by slaves in China who are 7 years old. So then it's like, oh, that's not so good. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, this company, they pay their workers well, but ooh, what's this weird political sordid history? Very bad people. Like, there's always some weird angle where it's fucked up to do it, and then like the pollution, whatever, or selling out. But this is the one thing we got. This person making the figures is one person that I know, and when you pay the money, it goes to me and them, and that's it. Like, that's fucking it. So it's like this rare opportunity where you can make some money without hurting people, without killing them, without like some fucked up angle to it. There's no weird scam to it, but you won't fucking make them. All right, so anyway, I'm done. I'm done with that. To answer your question, soon, someday, at some point, there will be 100 figures. And then we'll have to make 100 more when they sell out in one day, which will take 9 years. So,
joy to the world. That's all I needed. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, any other questions?
One more question about the figures. So sorry, but for supporters, do we have like any like I don't know, like are we able to
like a discount?
No, not discount. As in like, do we got like first pickings or something like that?
Oh. Interesting. I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, I could do that. Yeah, that'd be easy. So why not? All right, supporters get first picking. Because discount is going to be a little tricky, but first picking, that's straight up.
Yeah, we get dibs on buying them.
Yeah.
Related to giving you money, I wasn't around during the OCJ commission, so I don't know how much they cost. How much are they going to cost?
200, baby. 200 big ones.
Better get saving then.
Yeah. All right, any other questions?
Kind of tangentially related. I'm so sorry. I'm going to butcher the username. Barney, like, I know they posted on their Twitter, like, little animated snippets. How's the progress on that going? It looks really fun.
It's almost done. I need
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
10 seconds more.
Is there an estimated release date at all, or is it just done when it's done?
It's just done when it's done, but I'm gonna like say like 5 days before I'm gonna like do a countdown or something.
Awesome.
All right. Any other questions we have? Anything else you want to know?
I have a question, actually.
What's up?
Sorry for the quick accent, by the way. What happened to the Wizard show? Because I was rewatching it today and saw that the last episode has almost 6 years. So
I mean,
what happened to it?
Well, it's not my show, so it was someone I knew, and they like walked away from all that. They're done with that. That's never coming back. That show is over.
Shame.
It'd be like that sometimes. But, you know, sometimes the brightest stars burn out the fastest, or whatever the saying is. So, anywho, any other questions?
I got
Anything
another
else?
one.
What's up?
So I'm a huge fan of both you and Grapefruit. So watching the Project M video that you guys made, or not you, well, anyways, very very great video. Will there be any other collaborations with other YouTubers, kind of like how like with Donkey and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I want to collaborate with more people. It's just very awkward for me. Like even the grapefruit thing was awkward, and I don't have a problem with him, but like I told him before I went on stream, because like on my streams, obviously I'm very cavalier about whatever. I don't really care about saying something fucked up on accident.
You've told me and my boyfriend to kill ourselves.
True. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I go to grapefruit and I feel like his situation is way different from mine, and then I told him like, listen, I don't want to like fuck up your thing, right? Because like his I don't know, his thing struck me as like he has to not say something fucked up and get his whole thing destroyed. So I was trying to be so careful about like not saying something fucked up. And I remember at some point, it's not in the video, but on the stream, I was about to say like I was just gonna make a joke about Bernie Sanders, and I was like, is it fucked up to say a politician's name like on stream? Like, is that? And I was just like, oh man, I don't fucking know. But ultimately, it's like, yeah, I'll work with other people, but also I don't know who wants to get involved with like someone who says the shit I say. You know what I mean? But like anyone who's with, because like Post Elvis reached out and he wants to do something, so I'm going to do something with him, and that's going to be fun. But yeah, and maybe Running Shine, I don't know, but we'll see. So, any other questions?
Less of a question, more of a comment. My High Council, also known as my friend Maya, said that your vaccine foreshadowing was very ominous and awaits with bated breath.
Okay, well, I just made that up on the spot, so
Damn.
there might not be. There could be.
What does he know?
Retroactively adding vaccine symbolism throughout the show.
Oh yeah.
The vaccines make your skin purple, of course. That's why the boss looks like that.
We'll just cold open with Khonjin holding a vaccine and Gino looking at him. They don't speak for 10 seconds, and then the episode continues. But anywho, is there any other questions we have?
I think I got one.
What's that?
So long-time viewer, first-time caller. I'm sure you've gotten 100 of these, but Super Mental was a really cool idea. I liked seeing it progress back in the day. Is that something we're going to loop back to in time with the Gino show, or is that down the line?
I don't think I'll do that with the Gino show. I don't think it's appropriate for it, but
I get you.
But later on, yeah. Later
Cool.
on for sure. It's part of why it's a monthly upload. I want to be able to learn different skills that I can bring to that. It's like everything for the Gino show. I don't know. I already know how to do it, but Supermental requires more. So,
I get you.
Any other questions? Anything else?
Apple Police 3 win, baby.
Oh shit! I forgot. All right, I'm doing that next. There'll be 2 videos next month.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry. All right. Any other questions?
Have you ever gotten hit by a car?
Yes.
That's pretty fucked up, right?
I've gotten hit by a car like multiple times when I lived in Florida. I got hit by a truck when I was in Florida.
Why'd you
I was
do
on the
that?
sidewalk. So I was walking a corner and this giant truck was like taking the turn hard, and then like the bed of the truck was on the sidewalk, and then like a wall coming at me just knocked me on my ass. They don't give a fuck about anything in Florida. They don't care.
I'd say you did nothing wrong, but you were in Florida.
Yeah, that is true. No, I really, unironically, I had it coming by living there. So anything else? Anything else we want to know?
Yeah. How's my audio?
It's good.
Is it coming through? Okay, good. What format do you think Super Mental is gonna be in?
I mean, I had like this question puts me in a spot. It makes me. I've had this argument. It's a point of contention that I've had with my roommate Danielle for like years. And I've been trying to tell everyone it's going to be a show because that was the format I understood best. But she has been relentlessly like game, and because I originally conceived it as a game, and it's like, fuck me, dude.
I think the show does a good job of introducing the concept, but the game ultimately, I feel like, is the way to go.
Well, if
Not
I
that
make
you
the
asked.
game, it's going to be made out of like twigs and tape because I don't know shit about that. I'll just
Yeah,
say
but that's
game for now
art.
to be a fucking asshole.
I heard something about visual novel. I don't know if you mentioned that at all, but I remember something to that effect.
Sorry, you heard what?
Something to the effect of a visual novel, maybe.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible, but I want it to be a little more than that. But
The proof of
I will work
concepts with the
within my
point and click
means.
seem pretty cool.
Sorry, I didn't hear that either.
Oh, you're good. The
Okay.
your videos back in the day that were kind of proof of concept, I guess. They seemed like they were point and click based, kind of evocative of Day of the Tentacle or something. Pretty neat.
Interesting. I definitely was not going for that. I had like a whole fighting combat system I had designed out. But anyway, that's for another time. That's for another discussion.
Yeah, right.
Any other questions we have?
So one of my friends wasn't like really into your content. Like I talked to him about it, but he never really checked it out. He got really into the Mario Thousand Year Door review that you did. One, amazing review. Two, predicted a lot of good stuff that came from the remake, and he got super into your content because of that. Is there any chance that there's going to be any more review types videos?
Yeah, there might be because there's some that I wanted to do. It's like I've sort of been interested in like tackling mysteries, and ever since the Sonic Adventure 2 review of like figuring out, oh, is it possible that the narrative is actually good? I've been analyzing other games in that way to see if there's any weird things that can be found out. Because like, I don't know, I realized I'm really not that interested in going back and doing part 2 of Sonic Adventure review. I guess at some point I'll have to do it. But as long as people aren't mad that like instead of a Gino show episode they get, you know, that. Or I guess I could do both, whatever. I don't know. But like, yeah, I'm interested in it. I'm not super interested in it. I'm not like, oh yeah, it's in the works right now. But like I have shit written down. I did actually want to take a look at the remake of Thousand Year Door because I have a few things to say about it, but yeah, it's something you can probably possibly expect in the future with a vagueness. So anything else we want to know, anything else we have to know?
Will Khonjin's dad ever come back to the show?
I think he's probably going to come back the next episode.
Same voice actor?
Yes.
Hell yeah, that's wonderful. Because my favorite character.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd get a different voice actor to be his dad. He is such a specific. Like I could kind of do his voice, but no, we got to get Shane to do it. Have I switched out any voice actors besides Gino in the show?
Dambas, I think.
I think you did like the Monkey Ball girl as like a bit.
No. Oh yeah,
like,
but that was as a joke, not as a
yeah,
an actual switch. Also, the dumbass. See, here's the thing. that I'll give you a half point for that because I did switch out the voice actor, but the voice actor I switched him out for is the guy who that is actually a picture of. So you could argue that I switched it back to who it should have been, as opposed because the first voice actor is just my teacher in college, and then the next voice actor is actually Bobby Childs himself, who Dumbass is a picture of. That is Bobby Child's face. So it's a little complicated, but I'll give it to you. Okay. So anything else?
How do you think you were able to get away with showing Gino's just full cock on YouTube?
So there was a few things. One, I was so pissed off with Khonjin House of making shit at that point that I was like, I just don't even care if the whole thing gets destroyed. Like, fuck it. And two was I had actually told the artist to draw the dick in such a way so that one, it fits within the silhouette so it's like not protruding out, and two, to use a color palette that is like similar enough to one of the shadows or whatever so that it's not immediately noticeable, so that if any sort of I don't know, tracking program was in there to get rid of that, it would like maybe throw it off. So that could have something to do with it. But also, I don't know if any of those programs even exist or how they work. So, you know, and that wasn't my motivation for doing it. It was just to make it a little less noticeable when you see the image, and then you sort of in your periphery go, "Wait a minute, his dick was there."
I've shown that episode to multiple friends, and every time they hear the "Is that my penis" sign, and they're like, "Wait, can you go back?"
Yes, that's exactly why I did that, because that was the exact reaction I want. It's for the people to go, "Wait a minute, was that there?"
It's still insane how that video is still up and like
It's like the Gino wasn't wearing his tie bit, but you actually followed through.
I mean, we had uncensored gay sex in a Khonjin episode.
But that one's gone. It's gone.
It is gone
The slave
now.
cave one was pretty funny though.
It lasted longer than I thought it would.
But yeah, and it's like, wait a minute. The fucking no, so and this drives me fucking nuts because episode 8 is gone. But that episode, which has that same joke, but worse. But like I hired an actual hentai voice actress to do the recording for being fucked. Like it is just inarguably worse than episode 8. But it's gone. 8 is gone. That one's up. It has Gino's dick. It has actual new. It's still up. So fuck it. Whatever. It's bullshit.
Blessed be.
It's just because they were gay. You know what? Let's talk brass tacks. It's because they were gay. That's why it's gone. But anyway, any other questions? Anything else we got?
Regarding the Gino's beef pepperoni, who drew it?
Oh fuck. Like I have. Let me check my friend list because I don't remember their name, but it reminds me of a fish. It's oh wait, it's Coin Bori, I think. Something Bori, Coino Bori. I wrote it in the credits. It should be there. I hate to give you this answer, but check the credits. It's in the credits. I know it's in the credits. I think it's Coino Bori, but spelled with a K at the beginning.
If we do this right, they won't even know it happened.
All right. Any other questions we have? Anything else we gotta know?
Yeah, 2 questions. Are you doing anything else? Like, are you working with Clover on anything else, or like maybe for songs or anything?
I am. She
Awesome.
is she's working on a new episode with me actually.
What? Yeah. Second question was that artist that didn't do the anti-aliasing for you, was that Mitsumi Mario, that artist?
Mitsumi Mario? No, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Mitsumi did the fucking server icon that is for this server.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that because I was like, that's the only like artist that it seemed plausible, like it was their art. That was the icon.
Yeah, but like they did they did a pretty good job, all things considered. Like, yeah, I haven't worked with them a lot though. I only asked them for the one thing for the icon, and then they did it, and then I never really spoke to them ever. But like, I feel like this was fine. I didn't really have problems with them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, any other questions we have? Anything else?
I have a question. Hold on. So, in Carpenter, gay CEO
Yeah.
has Khonjin's contact saved as that bitch. Did something happen between them?
Oh yeah. It's
Oh,
over.
yeah. It's over? What happened?
Oh, it's over.
What happened?
It's horrible.
Buddy, it's
That's
over.
worse than 9/11.
Dude, Dylan messaged me yesterday, and he was like, "That turned out so well," because I had called him. I had to like pitch him on coming back to do the show, because like I love Dylan, and I'm sure most of you know this already. He like makes $100,000 a year now. Like, he has so much going on. And when he started voicing Gay Spaghetti Chef, we were just two college students fucking around. And now he has so much to lose by like being involved with this. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, that was a meta joke? That's great.
Well, it goes further. It goes even further than that. It's like it's kind of meta to a stupid degree. Because like he's doing other episodes. He's gonna be back for other episodes. We already recorded them and stuff. But like he goes like, so what's the pitch for this? And I'm like, well, basically, I'm trying to make a sequel as bad as possible. So we're trying to do what all reboots do and like disappoint the audiences with horrific new lore. So I basically told him we were bringing him back to ruin his character and make everyone upset. So he was really on board for that. So
that fucking rocks.
Yeah, so we're like, yeah, he's like, he doesn't have the voice anymore. He tells everyone he was faking it because like that's the worst thing you could do. He's like not gay anymore. He's not even a spaghetti chef anymore.
What the fuck?
That's too
He's
much.
straight
That's
now.
too much.
How
No,
could you
it's funny.
take this from me?
I mean, it wouldn't be a reboot if you didn't do something like that.
It's true.
It wouldn't be a reboot if
10
you ruined
years.
everything.
10 years without House turned him into a bit.
Well, right, yeah. You just like I feel like the purpose of a reboot is to find the fans of the old thing and spit on them, and keep spitting on them. Like
Joke's
that's
on you, they're into it.
yeah. Some of them will be, but like seeing most of the comments, I feel like were about gay spaghetti. Like, this is horrible. How could you do this? And it was like, awesome. We're in.
I thought it was
we're
great.
Yeah, we're.
I'm sorry to say, I fucking love Case.
That's fine. It's okay if people like it, but yeah.
I like his little baby hand.
What's up?
I like his little baby hand. His unreasonably small little hand.
He's so tall, but with those tiny, tiny hands.
The only thing I regret is we couldn't see his feet, which are just golden truffles. But anyway.
What the
so, yeah.
fuck is with the Wreck-It Ralph necklace he has?
What's up with it?
Yeah, why is
He's
he
just
wearing
built
a,
like
a
that.
golden Wreck-It Ralph necklace?
It's
Dylan's
called
favorite
Bling.
movie is
Look it up.
Ralph. So that's why I did it. But yeah. Anywho, any other questions we got?
I remember back in Teacher, there's an audience full of what I assume was like fan submitted like images and characters and stuff. Will there ever be another opportunity like that, just in the foreseeable future?
Honestly, yes. For a show like this, absolutely, because no par of quality has to be reached, so we can do that. And then Gino will just have to deal with it. Like, it doesn't matter.
in the
People,
contract.
there'll be people whose images are fucking Oppa Gundam style, and he'll just have to fucking deal with it. Like,
Is it too much to ask that if this does happen to like make an announcement?
well, I'll definitely make an announcement. I'll
Okay.
probably do some like patron tier thing for it as well. I don't know, but that's only if I go with it. So yeah, it could happen. I'm just saying it's possible.
Yeah.
So there's only 10 minutes left. So any other questions we have?
Do $10
hi.
patron.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for
it. Do you ever plan to save any VODs from your Twitch into like a separate channel or something?
No, I don't think so. And people do that anyway, so it's like it doesn't even matter. It's like I don't like it because it's just like I'm just saying shit off the cuff, and then it's like fucking I don't know. People archive every fucking thing I say anyway, and it does kind of skeeve me out. But so I'm not going to contribute to it. Everyone else does it, so whatever.
Could make a religion out of that.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I got a
know
dip.
what the fuck
I
that
love
means.
the new episode. Keep making stuff. It's always funny.
All right, thank you. Much appreciated. So, any other questions we have?
Related to the potential for people submitted characters, can like I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I'm sorry. For you mentioned like a patron tier, maybe like $10 patrons can voice their own characters or something. I don't know.
If that happens, they will be destroyed. I will tear them apart.
Hell yeah.
I guess I could put out a disclaimer that's like, if you cry and moan and bitch about what Gino says about your image and your voice and all that, like,
I would be honored.
I feel like that happened once, didn't it? That was in an episode.
Sort of. Yeah, it kind of did, just not on this scale, because it's like, dude, Gino's running the show now. Khonjin is already sort of a mean character, but Gino is like so horrible. Like, he's going to go for the throat, the worst things. And then, for me, I just foresee a shitstorm, like such a horrible shitstorm.
I think I would die happy if I was in a Khonjin episode. That would rock.
Well, all that said, like, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I feel like it's such a it's such a recipe for disaster.
My legal will says I want to be buried in a Khonjin House episode.
I want to be trashed by Gino.
It could
You
happen.
die in the
so
Khonjin House episode. You
Just
die
find the fan that wants to get stepped on, and you'll be fine.
All right. Well, any other questions? Because we're winding down now. It's about 7 minutes left.
I got one more.
What's that?
Looping back to Super Mental, I know it's like way down the road and like not worry about it too much right now, but like what kind of game did you imagine it as? Like ideally, do you want to make it?
I'm gonna give you an answer that sucks because I'm not gonna expand on it. But turn-based fighter.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Is that like Indivisible or whatever that game was?
I don't know. No, it's like I can't get into it right now. But that's turn-based
Fine,
fighter.
break my heart.
Yeah. So that's all I can really say. Any other questions?
Yeah, when you're recording loud shit, what's your process for that? Like, do you like live with roommates, or do you have like a place where you can like have a studio or whatever for that?
So it changes a lot because, like, as you know, like I live with Danielle, who she just did all this shit, obviously. So I'll just tell her like I'm recording something, and she'll graciously let me do it. But for a while, I would go to the studio in Philly because it was relatively cheap to go there, and you could get these rooms and whatever. And it was like pretty cheap because it'd be like $500 for the year, and you could just go for the whole year and have like state-of-the-art recording equipment and stuff. So I did that because I was like, fuck it, why not? And then they changed it to like $100 a month, which is like there's no way. There's like, or you could get the $1,000 plan, and it's like, all right, I see. So some company bought you out, and now they need to make more money. Have fun with that. So I stopped doing that, and I just record at home. And then like sometimes I record in the closet with a bunch of sweaters and stuff to stop the noise. but now I just record with the gain really low, and I don't really do that much other than put my mic in a cardboard box that's lined with some soundproofing with a pop filter on top. So yeah, that's basically it. All right. Anything else?
If you ever had the chance, would you ever add Khonjin characters into Fortnite?
For money exclusively, yes. For no other reason. Profit motive.
That's a very good
entirely.
answer. That's a very good answer.
So, anything else? Any other questions in these final remaining minutes? Or have we run out at the exact perfect time?
What's your favorite color?
I have 3. Red, white,
How was your
and pink.
day?
Day was good. I didn't do anything, which is great. I love days like that.
What's
where
your
I
favorite
wake up-
burger topping? Just the topping.
Just the topping. Fuck.
Fun.
Another burger.
Pepper jam jelly.
I don't think I've ever heard that answer.
It's a good answer.
I don't think I've ever had pepper jam jelly. I can't tell if you're a freak.
I am not a dude. Someone called in here asking for toppings and stuff, and I told them that, and it changed their life. Pepper jam with some pork roll, with a little bit of Munster cheese, baby.
Write that down. Write that down.
And then toast the buns. Toast the buns with some mayo. You'll say I'm gay, but when you eat it, you will die and go to heaven. So, all right, one last question. Final question ever.
Comment,
Yeah,
missed
are you still on the
opportunity.
mountain?
Khonjin figures $44.
Are you gay?
Fuck.
Hang on. All right, I'll take one of these. Someone do them in order. In fact, I'll take all of them if you just do it in order, and these will be the last ones. All right, someone go first.
Are you gay?
No. All right, what's the next one?
I was just commenting, missed opportunity for the Khonjin figures to be $44.
They are $44.44. The rest is shipping. It comes out to $50. Anyways, what's the next one?
I guess I got one to sneak in, if that's all right.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm wondering if you'll ever think of like maybe moving off of Patreon, or like maybe make like your own website or something, so you don't have to worry about them like stealing cuts from like people donating.
Oh shit. I mean, I've been thinking about moving off of Patreon, but I didn't think about that. I mean, that would be if so. I wouldn't know how to do it. Is my only thing, but I am interested in it.
I've
Certainly.
definitely seen some people do it. Like they use the same payment processor that Patreon does, which is what's it called? Stripe. That's it.
Oh, it is Stripe. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm totally not opposed to that, especially considering like what I make is going to be way more dangerous than it was before, and Patreon is doing a lot of really weird shit that I am not a fan of. So I think by 2020, or I think it's this year, but like in December or something, they're going to enact some policy that blows, like where they make all the tiers more expensive. So it would be cool to have something in place before then. Again, my only thing is like I don't know how to do it, so I could figure it out. But yeah, if it's finally time to have our own website, that'd be sick. I'd be for it.
Nice.
Oh man, but that'd be so weird to integrate. Anyway, it's all for later, but I do like the idea. I'd like to do that. I would really like to do that. But now I must go. It is 5 o'clock, and I gotta get the fuck out of here. So, if you have any other questions that you didn't have a chance to ask, we do have the questions channel. You can write them down there, and we can do all that shit. You know, it'll get.
Goodbye. Thanks for doing these. These are a blast.
Yup. Thanks for
Glad I
showing
finally
up.
got to
Thank
meet
you
you.
for your questions.
Bye, Khonjin. We will miss you.
You're an inspiration to us all.
That sucks. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
I'm gonna kick your ass in this putt-putt game.